Slide is visible, but I don't slide show slide move on one problem.
Okay, sir. Now slide show panta sir, but sir.
Mostly mostly.
Sir, otherwise non palla sir. Sir, Selvam sir.
நாங்க ஷேர் பண்ணட்டுமா?
நீங்க ஓபன் பண்ணுங்க சார்.
gmail.com download பண்றவா? அஜெண்டா Rupani Porda?
Yes, sir.
Slide show only show Rupan?
Yeah, varadu. Okay, Sateesh, you can
okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Selvam sir.
Yeah, Sateesh.
Start panta.
Yes, start Sateesh, please.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity. First of all, I thank Mr. Selvam sir, my professor and my well-wisher also. Okay, and I thank all the colleagues as well as my juniors, seniors, everyone. Okay. Actually, the topic was commercialization of processed poultry meats. This word itself mentions that commercialization. That is nothing but how we will be getting more profit with the poultry meat products. Okay. I'm just narrating few points what actually we are doing in the current market and what may be the future for the current market. Okay. So next slide. Just an introduction. Everybody knows that poultry is a fastest growing sector only because of this commercialization, and moreover it is organized sector where many of the pioneers are there in the poultry. They will be doing their own breeding, hatching, farming, and few of them have started introducing the slaughterhouses. That is the combined effect of individual people for making this poultry the fastest growing one. As per the data, it is giving that on an average an 8% of growth rate is being counted in the poultry sectors. And out of all the meat consumed in India, this 45% of this meat is contributed by the chicken. And everybody knows that it is the very cheapest source of protein, easy accessible and reliable. You can get anywhere in hotels or small hotels or star hotels or anywhere, any shops you can get this chicken. So next. This word, most probably everyone knows that farm to fork. Being a meat science guy, this is my Bible word, farm to fork. This nothing but from farm level to the customer end. It should be highly monitored in all aspects of quality as well as yield aspect. Okay, what actually these commercial people are doing? They are not going to use whatever the broiler chicken available for the process. They are particularly targeting on the specific high yielding broilers. High yielding in the sense, some 10-15 years back, they will be concentrating on the leg meat, but nowadays they will be concentrating on the breast meat, because breast meat is the most wanted meat in the market. For example, I am telling this Carp 420 strain is the newly developed strain by the Venkis. It's having more amount of breast yield, almost 26%. I'm telling you about carcass weight. Okay, 26% comes from the breast part. So for this reason, they developed this COP 420 strain. Earlier it was 402, 404. And RAS is one of the imported strain. Suguna is playing with this RAS. Actually, it is mainly from the AVA genome. And then they are developing with the Hubbard also. But the yet results have not been proved, but the trials are being going on in the Hubbard. Okay. And moreover, apart from this yield, they are concentrating on the FCR also. This FCR gives good marketable age for the birds.
This next?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this, yes, sir. Apart from this, they want to do disease resistant also, because nowadays these broiler chickens are prone for more of the disease. So they are looking for the disease resistant birds also. Apart from this, they are doing the hatchery part. They have now introduced this new type of hatchery, that is Peterson hatchery. Most probably many of them have heard this Peterson hatchery. This is highly automated hatchery, will be giving a high uniformity in the hatching. This high uniformity will help quicker weight gain as well as male and female segregation also. This higher weight gain will favor for the processing itself. And apart from that, they will be concentrating on farm management, disease management. Nowadays, the food safety concerns are very more. Okay, in FSSI, they have developed audit plan as per the FSSI mandatory, and they have included safety concerns for the birds also. They have now come up with the environmental welfare also. This animal welfare is specifically for the birds handling. Whoever doing the processing part, this is the very critical part where how birds are being carried from the farm and how it will be handled in the processing plant till slaughter. So next slide. Regarding meat industry, we will be expecting 12% of growth in upcoming years till 2023. The CAGR means compound annual growth rate. Okay. Because of this huge expansion in the processing meat, we are expecting this 12% of growth. Okay. And poultry meat production has been increased for 6% per every annum. Okay. And yes, sir. Apart from this, in this poultry sector, government is giving some efficient support to improve this industry. For example, I am giving some standards. I may be knowing few things, maybe I don't know. Whatever things I am just exposed, I am expecting you. MOFI, everybody knows that they will be giving 20 lakhs as a fund for the new people who are involved in producing, commencing this processing plant. With what type of processing plant, small level or medium level, based on the level, they will be giving the fund. The maximum fund will be 20 lakhs. Okay. Apart from this, they will be giving 100% FDI. FDI is nothing but this foreign trade. Okay. If you are doing processing, you need to buy some machines from the abroad poultry processing machines. For example, few companies are the main Marel, and there are very well known poultry processing solutions. If you want to buy some machines from them, you will be getting some subsidy from the government. Okay. Apart from that, they will be giving custom duty. Custom duty is nothing but whatever things you are doing from importing. If you want to do export from your own processing plant, you will be getting the deduction in the custom duty. Apart from that, they will be giving deduction in the IT for first 5 years. This will facilitate the industrial people to start up the industry, and during these first 5 years, they may be getting some struggle, or during this new introduction of new products and everything. This period will help the producers to get some good financial benefit. So next slide. And And one more best reason for this fastest growth in the poultry sector is they have a good association. First one is PFI, Poultry Federation of India. Then Compound Livestock Feed Manufacturer Association. NECC, everybody knows that National Egg Coordination Committee. And BCC, Broiler Coordination Committee. Then INFA, Indian National Federation of Animal Health. These all federations or associations will be headed by the poultry sector only, and they are having a good association. Whenever there is a issue in the poultry sector, they will be having a common meeting in a common platform, and they will decide what to do, what not to do, what are the things it will be highlighted in the social media regarding any taboos. As you know, this COVID disease is mainly because of chicken. At that time, this was the chicken industry had a very huge problem, and it will be addressed during this BCC meeting. And after this, they have taken effective measures and they come up with good solutions. So next week. Regarding processing plants, okay, almost 41 processing plants are there in India, okay, with different capacity. Capacity we call it as line speed, birds per hour, line speed or birds per hour. And main and marrow stock, they are the main poultry processing solution. They will be from a Netherlands-based company, okay. They will be giving all type of solution for processing. And out of this 40 processing plant in India, Santi and Sneha have expanded the capacity to 12,000 birds per hour. These both are the only one plant having this higher capacity, and up to my knowledge, Santi has operated a maximum of 1 lakh per day. Okay, but Sneha also trying up to 80,000 per day. Maybe they have increased the level also. Okay. Apart from this, we have a few processing plants in Tamil Nadu. Almost everybody knows that Suguna is a well-known brand, and this is the first started plant in Tamil Nadu. Then SKM, Sivasakti, Swami is the newly opened plant last 1 month back, and Kavi Proteins. Kavi Proteins is nothing but meat and eat. Most probably in many of the ads you have noticed in television, this meat and eat is only from the Kavi Proteins. Apart from this, a few of the well-known processing plants which is located apart from Tamil Nadu, Venki's. Venki's is doing a model plant. Whether whoever want to visit how the processing plant looks, most probably they will visit Venki's only. They will be having a maximum capacity of 6,000 birds per hour. And Tyson, CP, AOV. AOV has recently had a discussion with the main team for this expansion also. Then Lifeline, Protag, Salimar, Quality Foods. And moreover, everybody will have some idea about abroad, how this processing plant will be. So those who want to work in abroad, they can think of BRF. BRF is nothing but Brazil Foods. It's a very huge plant, and they will be operating this 12,000 lines in 10, almost 5 lines. This individual line will be 12,000 birds. Similarly, we will be having 5 lines. Hardly at a time they will be operating 50,000 birds per hour. Apart from that, they will be having further plant. They will be doing lot of sausages, varieties, and so on. So next slide. Then regulation. Being a processing plant, it's not only an easy task for producing the meat and cater our customers, because all our customers are following certain regulations, which is the base for every processing plant and every customer. FSSI, almost everybody knows that this is our law of land. We need to follow this thing. HACCP. Each industry will have the HACCP. HACCP is very mandatory, and it has to be every year reviewed every year. FSSI also introduced auditing plan for every year. They will be giving the marks based on the score you are getting during this audit. You will be reviewed every year or 6 months or 3 months, or you need to do re-audits. Then ISO. ISO ISO 9000, 22,000, they will be having different category. Yeah, now the upcoming recent one is FSSC 22,000. Food Safety System Certification 22,000. We'll be getting different versions. Once you fulfill this FSSC 22,000, you can supply to all type of star hotels. Okay, this is one of the highest standards which will be followed by our industry to cater most of the restaurants and hotels. And specific audits. Specific audit means some group of people, they will be having their own quality team. They will be following certain standards based on their corporate head. For example, I am telling KFC, they will be having a yearly audit. They will be classifying the processing plant based on the score we obtained as Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. Those who are coming under Tier 4, you need to do re-audits. Tier 1, you need to maintain the Tier 1 for consistency. Apart from that, environmental control, they have recently included in this as environmental protection and animal welfare. And so many is there comes under this as FSSC and specifically is food control, food biosecurity, everything. Okay, you need to follow all the regulations, then only you can cater all types of hotels and restaurants. So next. And everybody knows that what are the types of processed meat. Many of them know that chilled meat and frozen meat. This is the basic standards. I don't want to explain this one. And moreover, the ready to serve. Ready to serve means QSR, quick serving restaurants. All KFC stores, McDonald's, Domino's, everything is coming under this QSR. Okay. Now the people have more access to this QSR and they have more idea about fried items. So what actually these QSR people have started doing, earlier they need to buy from someone of them and do marination and frying everything. Nowadays they have started doing further advanced stage in such that QSR is not doing any marination and all. They will be buying the product from processing plant like us in marinated form only. Just they do frying and serving to us. Then some of the people are doing with the intermediate people. They will be procuring from us. Some intermediate players are there. They will be manufacturing the products and sending the finished goods to them. This QSR people just reheat it and display it and serve to the customers. And apart from sausages are well-known brands, and there are variety of sausages are coming to that, like salami, supreme, apart from the cheese and onion, hot dog, frankfurter, breakfast, cocktail. This is not standard one. Based on the individual recipe, it will be vary, and they will be having a specification in the sausages based on the different QSRs. So next slide. And I just want to narrate few QSR. They will be playing a major role in the Indian market. Okay, Domino's. Domino's Pizza is, everyone knows that it's very, very renowned one. And McDonald's, they are also doing the fried items as well as Domino pizzas. Okay. Then KFC. KFC, almost 350 restaurants are there in India. Okay. They will be contributing around 1 ton. Not 1 ton, around 1,000 tons of chicken meat per month, out of which Santi is supplying only 250 to 300 metric ton per month. Okay, they are very huge players. They are coming from the Yum brands. Apart from the KFC, they will be doing Taco Bell, okay, Pizza Hut, and so many things that comes under the Yum brand. Subway, Burger King India, Pizza Hut, Meat and Eat. Meat and is nothing but the QSR farm from the Kavi proteins. And Popeyes, most of the people have heard that Popeyes chicken. This is actually UK brand company. They are landed in India. Most probably in October you will be getting 10 to 20 restaurants in Bangalore. They will be concentrating only on the major cities. This is a very big brand like KFC. They are coming up with a QSR type only. Sir, next. Apart from this, there are different types of market. This was highly peaked during this COVID period only. Online marketing. Everybody knows this Lysias. What actually Lysias is doing? Lysias is doing just branding their products. Okay, they will be procuring from us. They will be doing further processing. Further processing is nothing but they are buying raw materials from us. They will be selling the raw material in portion form, or they will be doing some marination or spice adding, and they will be selling in the market through online. And tender cut. Tender cut is nothing but like Lysias part. This is one of the biggest online market in Chennai. Some people may know that this is a GFM, but tender cut is the brand name. Farm to Fresh is the upcoming online market. You might have seen in ad also. Swiggy and Zomato, they are not doing this processing. They are just doing the marketing. They will be getting from the producer and supplying to the customer. If you are a producer in the producer come retailer, you can get registered with the Swiggy people. Whoever the order is made in the Swiggy name, you can give it to the Swiggy person deliver it to that person. You need to supply your product through Swiggy. That's the only way Swiggy, Zomato and Uber Eats are doing. So next slide. Third one is the retail outlet. Retail outlet means you need to open your own outlet. You need to supply the raw material, whatever processed in the daily processing line to the shops. For example, Suguna is a daily fresh is one of the famous retail outlet. Most probably you can see in many places. Santi is upcoming with the new retail outlets. That's the Safeway is the new brand they have developed, and they started in belt of Coimbatore, and they are in a plan of expand to other cities also. Apart from this, many processing plants like Snega and Lifeline, they have their own outlets located in the different cities. These are comes under from the biggest processing line. Apart from that, many local players just buying chicken from the processing plant. They started own outlet in different names, and they are doing different types of retail outlets, and they are supplying to the different people. These people not only sells processed chicken, they will be selling sausages and marinated items also. So next, yes. And I told about some intermediate players. They are mainly playing with this QSR people and processing plants. These are the listed peoples. JFL is nothing but Jubilant Foods Limited. They are the very major intermediate people. They will be dealing Domino's and now coming up with Popeyes. They are the middleman people who will be involved in procuring chicken from many processing plants and supplying to the respective restaurants or respective products manufacturing people. Vista is coming under OSA group. They are the main people. They will be doing pizza toppings and burger, patty, sandwich, and many things for McDonald's and Domino's. Sodaxo is one of the leading catering person. They will be doing mostly in the IT field. You can see many IT industries are being catered by these Sodaxo people. They will be procuring chicken from processing plants like us. They will be doing common cookering part, and they will be serving to the different IT field. Metro Cash and Carry is a similar type of catering people. Darshan Foods and Tacha Foods are a type of processing people. They will be procuring meat, and they will be doing based on the customer needs and supplying essential goods to the quick QSR people. So next one. You need to target hotels. Hotels is a very precious thing. You can supply more, and based on these hotels, you can get a good reward, because hotels are categorized based on the star hotel, 2 star to 7 star. For us, we call it as A category groups that comes under star rated groups like ITC, GRT, higher group, star groups. They have some standard regulations they can't procure from the live market. Since being a food industry, they have some regulation you need to buy from the authorized, approved slaughterhouses only. So if they will be looking for the processing plant to buy chicken or whatever the products from the processing plants to their customers. And you need to target BNC category hotels. BNC means not comes under star hotel. It's a very smaller type of hotels you can see in many small villages also. Wherever you can go, you can get different types of non-veg foods in the hotels, irrespective of the category of the hotel. So you need to concentrate on BNC category hotel. Then Oberoi groups, they are the main group. They will be catering flights. Star hotels, these Oberoi groups are very specific about the processing plant, and they want a good quality products to cater these flight peoples. And some of our very brand Talapakati, Paradise Biryani. Initially, they have started in the very particular area. Now they have expanded with the different locations. These brands are being popular only based on the products. Product is nothing but every product will have specific size. Wherever you go, you will get a specific size of this biryani, and the chicken meat will having a different standard size, like Paradise Biryani and so on so other. They are being developed based on this product quality and product uniformity. We need to cater those type of people with the same uniformity in all types of product. Then only you can sustain in the field. So next slide. Recently, hardly around 2-3 years back, Indian Army, mostly defense, our Indian defense, have started procuring from the processing plant. First thing is Army. I hope around 800 tons are being the monthly requirement for Indian Army. Almost Santi supplying 200 to 220 tons. And apart from this, Navy also requiring few types of products. And just hardly some 25 to 30 tons per month only. And Army has a very good infrastructure where they will be following GS1. GS1 is nothing but it's a coding system where you can trace the product from the farm level to the customer. So this GS1 helps the traceability for this product. Apart from this, they want to know how much of product being used in every day aspect. It will be accounted in each bag. That's the benefit of GS1. This Army is following this GS1. This Army and Navy, they are come up with the processing plan, leaving that live chicken is not sustainable for a longer period. So they have come up with the processing plans. So next slide. Then further processed products. This is not specific to this listed products. There are so many products being developed by so many industrial people as well as some star hotels also. I just listed few of the things: patties, pizza toppings, kebab, tikka, and many. It's not restricted to the few things. You can improve your products by your appearance as well as taste and variety. You can reach the customer as soon as possible. So next slide. Being a processing plant, it's very important to maintain your packaging standards as well as storage and transportation. You need to follow the regulations as well as legal metrology and norms. During the storage part, you need to maintain the temperature. If you are doing a frozen, you need to maintain at -18, and chilled form it will be +2. Okay. And then stacking regulation. You are not supposed to stack more than 5 cartons in a row or 8 cartons. It's based on the carton strength, everything. You need to follow this whole chain. Since being a processed food, the chances of deterioration is more when you break the cold chain. Then it will definitely affect your product quality. Then definitely it will affect your process, sales, everything. So next slide. And many of you have heard about these pet foods. Okay, pet foods need some protein source, where they are getting this protein source in the cheaper form. Okay, and pedigree, truths, and loyal canin, these are well-known pet food goods. And for your information, this chicken waste, what actually procuring during this process, they will be used for making these pet foods. Okay, it will be rendered, and this rendering meal will have a good protein source that can be directly used as a source of protein for pet foods in the cheaper form. So nowadays, these people are targeting mainly on the processing plant, where they can get a good quality of chicken waste in a consistent manner, so they can plan their production, and they can sustain their production in a cost effective manner. So next one. Then exports. Actually, we have some restriction doing this export in as per in Indian terms. Okay, export is mainly contributed by most of the buffalo processing plant. Okay, few chicken processing plants are doing export. That too, Bahrain, Oman, Bhutan, and Maldives, because these are comes under non-European Union category. So this European Union and non-European Union is classified based on the microbial standards. So these European Union standards are more stringent than this non-EU. So being an Indian industry, we can cater non-European countries in a safer way. If you want to do European Union, you need to be strict more vigilant and stringent in your process to control this microbial load. Then in all the part, it should be salmonella free. Being a salmonella free chicken is very difficult. You need to control from the breeder farm itself, and are all aware that this residues is not only from the antibiotic residues, pesticide residues, and everything. So you need to target this salmonella free and residues before planning for this export from farm level itself. So next year. And the future, what may be the future of this processing plant? Okay, most probably in future it will be in the chilled form or frozen form, because live market have some strategy that not all the times live market can be sustainable for all type of processing, because all hotels and QSRs, everybody is coming up with the standard regulations, everything. It has to be abided only by the registered processing plants only. So there will be chances of chilled and frozen form in the future will be the more expected things, and this will be based on the government norms and FSSC standards. And coming up with QSRs, a lot of QSRs are coming. Quick serving restaurants are the main source of restaurants where they can directly reach the people in their different variety of products. And online and retail shops are one of the alternate source of live market where you can get good quality, fresh and healthy chicken to the customers. And moreover, this QSR, online shops, everything is mainly targeted in the major cities. And that too, major cities are mainly well-paid cities. So you need to concentrate on minor cities also. Then only we can fulfill this chilled and frozen form of chicken to all the level of people.
This next.
Yes, sir. I think I have given some justice to my topic. Okay. This commercialization is not only from money point of view. You need to think about the customer point of view. So I have given some input to my experience. Any suggestions or any questions, I am ready to hear. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sateesh, for a wonderful lecture on commercialization of poultry products. Dear participants, we have an idea. Actually, the previous session was on primary and further processing of poultry. In that, Dr. Rajendra Kumar has explained about the options of further processing. However, in reality, when it comes to commercialization, we have seen an entirely different scenario. So, I request if participants have any doubt, they can throw the question to Dr. Sateesh, who will feed your questions. Thank you. Sateesh,
Yes, sir.
Dr. Kanimoli has asked that whether the tender cuts are GMF free.
Sir, GMF means?
Genetically modified foods.
No, sir, no, sir. Actually, tender gut is the name, like KFC, like Leasius, there's a brand name of tender gut. Tender means it should be soft. They want to convey the meaning of soft. Our meats are very soft.
Probably what she is asking is whether they are providing the genetically modified food like that. She is asking. Probably,
No,
see, he is getting the meat from your processing plant and just he is an online trader. That's all. No, he doesn't have any processing plant.
No, sir, no, sir. He will be buying from us and they will be doing cutting operation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because some people will have the interest of having different types like leg piece part, drumstick part, boneless part, whole chicken part. So we can't plan this thing. So what actually this GFM tender guts are doing, they will be procuring chicken from us and they do minor processing. Minor processing in the sense, based on the customer requirement, they will be operating the chicken and supplying to the customer requirement.
Okay. They are doing some further processing, minimum processing. After procuring the meat from you, then they are marketing it to the consumer.
Yes,
so they
yes.
don't have their own processing plant or their own primary production unit.
No, sir, no, sir.
Ma'am, is it clear, ma'am? Any questions? So if there is no question, then we can wind up for the day. So tomorrow we will have our session by sharply by 10 o'clock, and the tomorrow's session is based on safety concerns in poultry meat and their products. We have 3 sessions in which we are going to see about overview food safety concerns with respect to poultry meat and their processed products. Then we are going to see about microbiological hazards in poultry meat, especially Campylobacter jejuni, Campylobacter species and Salmonella species, as well as avian influenza. Then with regards to chemical hazards, we are going to see about antibiotic residues. This is our tomorrow session. So don't miss it tomorrow. All of you attend. Today we will discuss. Thank you, Sateesh Raja sir, for a wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.